Hi everyone, Erin here from Real Wig Fun, and I'm excited to bring you another brand new BelleTress style. And today we're going to look at CALIFIA. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, and I have it in the color Champagne with Apple Pie, so stay tuned. First, I've got to thank Wigs by Patti's Pearls for supplying this wig so that I could do a review for you today. And who can get enough of BelleTress's beachy bobs? They are amongst the best in the industry of making these beautiful wavy bobs. And there's a number of new ones that they've released recently that you're going to want to check out. But today we're going to talk about CALIFIA. I don't know how you pronounce it, but I am really liking this style. So it is an edgy, blunt, beachy wave bob. So why don't I do a turn so that you can see CALIFIA on all sides. So here is my front and my right side, the back, my left side, and then back to the front. So CALIFIA is part of BelleTress's Cafe collection, which, as we've come to know, are wigs that are made with their heat-friendly, stylable fibers, which I love the feeling of these fibers. I think they are amongst the best of the heat-friendly fibers. I would put them in the same ballpark as the Raquel Welch True to Life fibers. I think they're equally gorgeous. They feel very fine and very human-like. So I love them. So let's dig into this style itself. And like I said earlier, I can't get enough of these beachy wavy bobs. It's incredibly wearable length. It's gorgeous. It's incredibly feminine. I love that it sits just at my shoulder or just above my shoulder. So I'm going to have very little friction points, which means this wig should stand a good amount of wear and get some longevity out of this awesome new style. So CALIFIA has an average size cap. I have not adjusted it outside as soon as I got it out of the box. I have a 22-inch circumference head and it's fitting me beautifully. As far as the dimensions on this style, it's more of one length, okay? So overall, it's 11 inches. So if you were to compare this CALIFIA to the brand new Caliente hand-tied, there's a lot of similarities between these wigs. I would say CALIFIA is more of one length versus Caliente, which has some varying different lengths. This is slightly shorter, in my opinion, than the Caliente, the 100% Caliente. So overall, like I said, this is 11 inches. So the sides are 11, the back is 11, the nape is 4 inches, which I think is a great length, and all over this wig weighs 4.1 ounces. All right, so let's talk about Champagne with Apple Pie. And I've had this color in many of my BelleTress wigs, and I love it. You know that I am partial to blondes, and I love this blonde. So it is a rooted blonde, as you can see. It has a light brown blonde root, and then the body of the color is a real mix of a whole bunch of different blondes. So you've got ash blonde, lightest blonde, pure blonde, and light blonde, all mixed into one color, which really results in this really nice dynamic blonde color. All right, before we go ahead and take a look at the inside of the cap, why don't we take a look at the hairline? Because for many of us, it's one of the most important pieces of our wig to ensure that it looks very natural. So I'll get up close so that you can see it. I think that the knotting is done very well. I like the length of the lace on this style. Here is, and you may have heard me talk about this before, about BelleTress. As much as I love the brand, this is the part, and 100% honesty, that I don't love, and that is, you can see right here, the transition between the lace and the ear tab. There is a little bit of a loose string here, so I'm gonna have to cut that. But for me, I would not shy away from this style because of this, but what I would do is I wouldn't wear it off my face, okay? So if you're somebody that does not plan on wearing this style off your face, then there's no issues, okay? So let's go ahead and take CALIFIA off my head so that you can see the inside of the cap. Okay, so let's take another look at this gorgeous color, champagne with apple pie. Beautiful, isn't it? Can you see all those different blondes throughout the shade that really makes it very dynamic and natural looking, I think. Okay, so let's look at the inside of the cap and see there is some stretch to this wig, to this cap, which is great. Here is BelleTress, is what they coin their creative lace front. So this is a left-handed monofilament part, and the lace does not run into the ear tabs. That's why you see that transition a little bit, but rather it's going to run from temple to temple, and on me it's about here to here. Okay, so as I move around the cap, you'll see the open wefting sides and the back. This cap construction is great if you're concerned about heat. So with an open wefted cap like this, you do get some air movement. So if you're concerned about the wig being hot, this might be a cap feature that you look for. All right, so you see the felt covered ear tabs, and you can see these fibers that are spliced onto the ear tab. That's not a defect. The reason why that is done is when you have your cap on your head, it helps to create an illusion of a natural hairline around your ear and around in front of your ear. Okay, so this wig does not have an extended nape. It has bra strap adjusters. So as I said, I have not adjusted these straps right out of the box. There is some room to let it out, and there's a generous amount of room to bring it in if you have a smaller head size than myself. There is the other side of the cap. Again, that splicing that you'll see on the very soft velvet covered ear tabs. So I thought I would grab BelleTress's brand new Caliente in the hand-tied version to show you a bit of a comparison to this CALIFIA. So as you can see, there are a lot of similarities between these two styles. Here's the difference. Number one, CALIFIA is more of all one length, being approximately 11 inches, versus the Caliente 100% hand tied. You can see that there are some varying lengths, and it is slightly longer than CALIFIA. But the real difference comes in the cap construction. So on the Caliente 100% hand tied, you have that 100% hand tied cap. You have the lace that runs into the ear tab, which creates an incredible natural illusion along the side, along your scalp and along the side of your face. So if you like both of these styles and you're considering, gosh, which one do I like? If my advice to you would be, if you do plan on wearing this style off of your face and you like to wear your hair back, I would recommend Caliente in the 100% hand tied. But if that investment, because this is a higher priced wig because of the 100% hand tied cap. But if it's not important to you about wearing your hair off your face, then this CALIFIA is absolutely gorgeous. I love the length, as I said earlier. I think it's incredibly wearable. I love it in the champagne with apple pie. So anyways, I hope this quick look at the brand new CALIFIA by BelleTress has been helpful for you today. So thanks for staying tuned, and stay well and stay safe. Bye, everybody.